this isn't really like an operation, more like a function that we do, like square rooting or squaring or trig or something like that, where we find the value of one function and then plug that into another. And when we do that involving two functions, that's known as function composition. So let's just jump right into an example. F of x is equal to x plus 2, g of x is equal to 4x plus 1 over x. We are asked to find g of f of 4. That's how you would read it. With these compositions, work from the inside out. Find f of 4. What's f of 4? It's 4 plus 2, which is 6. Now take that answer 6 and plug it into function g. So g of 6 is going to be 4 times 6 plus 1 over 6, which gives us 25 over 6. We could compose the other way too, or we can compose a function within itself. So here, you're asked to find f of negative 3, and then whatever that answer is, plug it back into f again. So f of negative 3 is negative 3 plus 2, which is negative 1. Take that answer, negative 1, and plug it back into function f. So we get negative 1 plus 2, which equals positive. Okay? Notice with notation, okay? Another way we could write it is with a hollow circle. So when you see G and a hollow circle, that means you're finding G of f of x. If it was the other way around, like this, you would be finding f of g of x. So how do we find g when we're not given a number, when we're just given the equations? Well, we take function f of x, which is x squared, and plug it in g, like so. And what's an easy way to say that? 2x squared plus 1. Can't simplify that further, so we're done. What if we went the other way? The other way would be taking this whole thing and plugging it in there. So we would get, remember you got to substitute in parentheses, 2x plus 1 squared, which you can multiply out. Remember, 2x plus 1 squared means 2x plus 1 times 2x plus 1, which gives me 4x squared plus 2x plus 2x plus 1 after the 4 multiplications, which simplifies further to 4x squared plus 4x plus 1. Okay. And then finally, these are back, this is sort of a combination of the two. Find g of 16, get that answer and plug it into f. What's g of 16? 4. Because it's square root 16, which is 4. Now take that 4 and plug it into f. and you get 4 squared minus 5, 11. This one, find f of 1 first. So that's going to be 1 squared minus 5, negative 4. Take that answer and plug it into function g, so you get square root of negative 4. No solution. Here we're asked to compose expressions, not just values. So take function g of x, which is this, and plug it in for x in f of x. So you would get root x squared minus 5. And root x squared is just the same as x, so x minus 5. Finally, you're asked to take x squared plus minus 5 and plug it in for x there. So you're going to get x squared minus 5 squared minus 5, which we have to figure out. So remember, this is the same as x squared minus 5 times x squared minus 5. And then I'm going to subtract 5. So I get x to the 4th minus 5x squared minus 5x squared plus 25, and there's still that minus 5 at the end. Well, I can combine the x squareds to get minus 10x squared, and I can combine the two numbers to get plus 20. And then I can stop there. Good job, you guys.